Stakes going off at a very big price. Now War Eternal moving in. Damien Lane in the saddle. So we're getting close now. 2 to move in. As Regal Lion looking to provide Murray Baker with 6 Derby wins in his final season of training. And we're just about ready now. There's the light. The Bentley Australian Derby is ready to run. Gates are back, they're off. And Zoom On left particularly well together with Allegron, Whiteout Castlereagh Kid. Morris will be Dad Handy together with War Eternal. Clyde's going to park just behind them and Character's going forward. So after the first 200 metres, it's Castlereagh Kid showing good muster to clear those on the inside. He's looking for the lead now from Character is right there and lands a terrific spot turning out of the straight to Character on the outside of Zoom On. And Morris's Me Dad continues to push forward in advance of War Eternal. They're followed then by Footlights, who's pretty handy down on the inside running rail. A length further back to Clyde on the outside of Azami. Allegron in the second half of the field now. Forgot You with the black caps out deep. Can't Go Wong railing through. A length clear to the favourite Hitotsu in advance of Regal Lion. So the 2 favourites in the second half of the field. Then came Raging Bull from Benno. Further back to Sea Treasures, Akahata. And White Noise at the last one, about 16 lengths off the lead. 1,500 metres to run. And Castlereagh Kid looking to make all. A length in front to Morris of Me Dad. Zoom On holds leaders back third. A length further back to Character. Pretty much the spot he was on Monday when winning the Tulloch Stakes just in advance of Footlights. 2 lengths then to War Eternal. Followed by Azami. Then came Clyde from Can't Go One. Allegron. Forgot Youth. Cast 3 to eat the trip. Further back to Regal Lion on the inside of the favourite Hitotsu. 2 lengths then to the grey Benno and the red cap, who's over on the inside of Raging Bull. Then came Akahata from Sea Treasures. And White Noises last as the Derby field start the run down the side. They've got 1,000 metres to run. And Nash sitting pretty here on Castlereagh Kid. A half length to Morris as Me Dad. Zoom On third from Character, given every chance. Then Footlights 3 back the fence on the inside of War Eternal. Now Clyde is pulling out deep together with Hitotsu, trying to improve their positions. Further back to Azami. Then came Can't Go Wong. Regal Lion is strung up in the middle of the ruck together with Raging Bull as they approach the home turn now. Benno's pulling to the outside. The grey trying to get into it. Further back to White Noise from Akahata dropping out and Sea Treasures as they bunch on the turn. Castlereagh Kid from Morris and Me Dad. Characters pulling out. Footlights getting a rails run from Zoom On. Then came War Eternal. Down the outside, Hitotsu and Benno both putting in big runs. They're wide out and Benno moved up on the outside of Hitotsu. Through the centre as Allegron. It's Allegron coming out on Benno. Between them, Hitotsu trying to left. Hitotsu is lifting from Benno the outside. The grey Benno goes to Hitotsu. Hitotsu clings on and Hitotsu wins the Derby. The first since Mahogany to do the double. Hitotsu just from Benno and Allegron and they gap the rest. Big margin back to Zoom On. Then Sea Treasures, Morris's Me Dad, Raging Bull, Castlereagh Kid, Regal Lion, War Eternal Clyde. A big gap back to Footlights from Forgot You. Azami, Can't Go Wong. Character dropped out from White Noise and Akahata was last. Oh, soul-stirring finish to the Derby. And Hitotsu claims the Victoria. ATC Derby.